So you have a septic tank, or you're buying a house with a septic tank, and you're a little nervous about how do I take care of this, and is it going to be okay? Well, I'm Casey Jenkins with Oak Realty, and let's chat about that. So right now in Richmond, what we're seeing with septic tanks is older tanks are deteriorating and do need to be changed, which is why when you purchase a house, we definitely get and pump and test that tank and the field to make sure everything looks good. But once the tank gets in the ground, unless you have an alternative system, it's really easy to take care of it. I grew up on a septic tank. I own a septic tank now. Our previous house had a septic. Like, it's pretty much been my life of having these tanks. And really, it's easy to take care of them. Don't throw oil down the drain. Don't put an excessive amount of food scraps down the drain. Don't throw paper towels and things down the drain that you wouldn't throw down the drain if you were on regular sewer water and you were in a city. These all things just clog your septic up and make it so that it doesn't work as well, because those things don't biodegrade as well. And that's all your septic tank is a place for things to biodegrade and then go back out into the earth. I can tell you, my first septic tank in the summertime when there was a drought, you could see exactly where the drain lines were, because those are the 3 lines in my front yard that were green and the grass was this tall, where every other piece of grass was this tall. So really, you grab a box of Rid-X every once in a while, you chuck it down the toilet every couple months, you flush it, and it is good bacteria to help your septic tank go. In every county, there is a statute of you have to pump it every certain amount of years. Most counties here in Richmond, it's get it pumped every 5 years. It's good for you to get it pumped every 5 years, because then you know what's going on with the box. They're concrete boxes. At some point, they will deteriorate. At some point, a piece of the septic will fail. It's just when. With the wetness that we've had the past 2 years in 21, 22, and 23, that's what's helping cause this failure rate that is much higher than what we normally see. And because you've got such a soaked ground, and the way septics work is gravity fed and then it just soaks into the ground, you're having all this water come back into the tank because there is no backflow valve for a septic. It's non-existent. You don't want it there. And like I said, it's a gravity system. But really, septics are easy to take care of. They're pretty much ignore it until you have an issue, or until you need it pumped every 5 years. An alternative septic, that's a little different. Alternative septics are basically a mini sewage treatment plant in your side yard. It's a big box with 3 sections, and you have to get that one checked every year. There's a filter that has to be cleaned or changed every year. You just want to stay on top of that one, because it's a lot more in-depth and a lot more moving parts than there is to a regular septic. It is, in a way, gravity fed, but it usually has a filter, it usually has a pump, it usually has, like I said, a lot more moving parts you want to stay on top of. And there's a lot of companies out there that will do that yearly check, and you just get on a maintenance schedule like you would with your HVAC or something else in your house like termites. You get on that yearly thing, they come out, they check it, they give you the thumbs up, and they keep going. So don't be scared of septics. They're not hard, they're not crazy. It's just something you want to stay on top of. And make sure you get yourself a sewer rider on your insurance, because that could help you out with the septic tank if it does fail and back up into your house. That sewer rider will take care of getting a lot of that fixed. So if you got more questions on septic, you want to pick my brain, because like I said, I grew up with them. I've had them probably all but about 5 years of my life. Give me a call, shoot me a text, and don't forget to like and subscribe.